Hi, folks. My name is Jabbar Thomas, and I will be your instructor for the course Dmpt 1055 Intro to Media Technology. This class is a online synchronous course. So what that basically means is that we won't be meeting in person on campus. However, we have regular meeting times every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. online, live. We're going to be using Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, which is the video chat application that is embedded with the school's gradebook uh, and tracking application Blackboard that you have access to it. You can check your grades anytime you want and get announcements. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I just want to make sure everybody knows we don't meet on campus, but we do meet every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. online on Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So you have to be in front of your computer with your cameras on from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Thursdays, starting this Thursday, which would be August the 19th, 2021 at 4 p.m. So this short walkthrough video is going to help you to navigate the Blackboard system for the course. Of course, as you know, when you go on the Blackboard, the easiest way to go in, the way I normally go in is I go to the school's website and then www.gptc.edu, go to current students, choose student dashboard. You could choose Blackboard login from that link right there. Okay, when you get to Blackboard login, what's going to happen is that it'll load up you won't see the actual course list necessarily at first, at least not the first time that you log in. The first time you log in, it's going to ask you to enter your username and your password. Your username is everything that comes before the @ sign in your school email address, and your password, it starts off as your birth date with 6 digits. Like if your birth date is March 14th, 1972, like mine, it'd be 031472. However, after you log in the first time, you have the opportunity to change your password to anything you want it to be. And this will be the username and password across all of the applications that you use related to GPTC, be it Bannerweb or Blackboard. So once you log into Blackboard, you'll see a page similar to this. Mine is a little different from yours because it shows you the 5 classes that I'm teaching this semester. Your Blackboard homepage will show you all the courses you're taking in the fall 2021 semester. So I want you to find the Dmpt 1055 item and click on it, and it'll take you to the website or the Blackboard site for our course. We're going to mostly focus on the index on the left-hand side, or the table of contents, as we call it, at first, to kind of show you how you can jump around to the different pages of the Blackboard site. The first and most important thing I want to show you right now is this first item. Well, this is the title here. That's the real first item. But underneath that, we have a click here link. It says click here for weekly class meetings on Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So basically, you can click as early as 3:45 on every Thursday, 3:45 p.m. on every Thursday to attend class. So what you would do is you would click this link, and it would take you to a Blackboard Collaborate Ultra screen, and you'll see all of the weekly meetings that we're going to have lined up here. Okay, you're going to click on the weekly meeting that is the most current, the one that is the current date that you're logging in for, and it'll throw you to the actual class where you'll see me on the screen. Please make sure you turn on your cameras as well. Doesn't count. You're not there if you don't have your camera on and I can't see you. Okay, so what you'll do is we'll have class virtually over Blackboard Collaborate. So that's the first thing you need to know. Here is where you click to sign into Blackboard Collaborate to attend classes. The next item here is announcements. Okay, here are the announcements for the week number 1. It's a 16-week semester, and we're in week number 1. And the announcements here are going to appear once every week. Usually on Sunday night or Monday morning. I know we don't meet until Thursday, but I like to knock out all of my announcements at the same time as possible for all my classes. I teach Monday through Thursday, so normally I'll knock out all my announcements on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Monday morning at the latest. Basically, you want to make sure that you check your announcement section of Blackboard all the time because number one, I don't just post once a week. If there's any kind of changes or any kind of new information, if something comes up during the middle of the week, I may also post an announcement. But you want to make sure that you read the announcements every week. It's like a billboard. It's like a bulletin board. It tells you everything we're going to be doing that week. It reminds you of everything you should be doing so you won't forget any assignments or quizzes or anything like that. Okay, so please make sure that you read this. It's my way of communicating with you. One of the many ways I have of communicating with you through Blackboard. So the idea is, I'll normally number like a checklist, everything that you're supposed to do. This first week, it tells you most of the introductory information. It welcomes you to the class. It tells you the things that you need to do, like watch the welcome video, which is what you're watching. Well, actually, this is a walkthrough video. I'm sorry. The walkthrough video, the welcome video will be online as soon as you watch this video as well. And also to read your syllabus and purchase the book, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So please make sure that you read your announcements at least once a week. Usually if I add something to the announcements section in the middle of the week or between Monday and Thursday or the end of the week, you will get an email, okay? And it'll alert you to the information that's on the announcements. Really, the email will be the announcements, but you get it as an email. You'll get the announcements as an email to your school email address, and the announcements will also appear here in the announcements section. So you also want to check your school email as often as possible because I may, of course, like I said, it'll bounce the announcements to your email address, but I may also reach out to you personally by email for one reason or another, and you need to make sure that you're checking your email all the time, okay? In this next section, we have our syllabus and no-show assignment. Number one, you want to click on this link right here, download your syllabus for the class, and read your syllabus for the class. Here it is right here, okay? I'm not going to go over it right now, but you do need to go over it in detail as soon as possible so you know all of the rules and regulations for the course. I consider the syllabus like a contract between me and you and a contract between you and me. So you know exactly what to expect from me, and I know exactly what to expect from you during the semester. If there are any changes to the syllabus, and inevitably there are because every class is different, I will let you know ahead of time. So make sure you read this syllabus thoroughly. Make sure you purchase your book. It's Office 365 All-in-One for Dummies by Peter Waverka. You can get the 2018 edition. I'm sorry, the 2019 edition. Get the 2019 edition. I'm going to change it here and change it here. The ISBN number is accurate, and so there's a new version that's come out. Well, it's not new, but we're carrying a newer version in the campus bookstore, so that's why I updated that. Make sure you read everything. The supplemental syllabus is actually another syllabus or a longer portion of the syllabus that's not included here, which is basically all of the general school information that you need to know that's not specific to my class, but is, applicable to GPTC in general, like how do you withdraw from a class, safety emergency procedures, equal opportunity policies, etc. Your course competencies and student learning outcomes are basically what you should know by the time you finish this course, and so on and so on and so on. Make sure you read this very carefully. We have a proctored event. Your proctored event is the same thing as your final exam. The reason why we call it a proctored event is because you have to take it using an application called Respondus Lockdown Browser, which has to be installed on your computer at home. The proctored event / final exam will take place on Thursday, the 2nd of December from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. Okay, I'm not going to be monitoring it live at the time. That's the purpose of the software. The lockdown browser, its purpose is to monitor you live while you take the exam. That's also what's kind of what's going on down here, this section, final exam information. Course grading, this tells you the different types of assignments and quizzes and exams that we have and how much they are worth towards your full grade in the course. As you can see you have a number of things to do in the class, and you need to make sure that you keep track of all the different things that are expected of you and when they are due. The course schedule breaks it down more specifically on a week-by-week basis. Notice that all of the assignments that I give you, whether it's a quiz, an exam, or a project, or whatever it is, they're always due on the Sunday of the week that we're supposed to be covering it. So, for example, we don't really have anything due on the first week, but to read this course schedule, you would look in the first column, module week, and it'll tell you basically what the date is and kind of the title of the module or the week that we're in. And then the middle column is everything you should read or watch. Sometimes you have things you have to read, like a syllabus or websites. Other times you'll have to watch videos explaining something. Okay, right here, this is a link to the eight videos the 8 videos as far as making a time management spreadsheet in Excel, which is the first assignment that's going to be due on August the 29th. Okay, that's due at the end of week 2 on a Sunday, the Sunday of week 2. Okay, let's see. So as you can see, we can go week by week, and it tells you exactly what we're doing and when it is due. If it's in the third column, you know that whatever's in the third column, this is something you have to turn in, like assignment number 1, when you submit that assignment with the time management spreadsheet in Excel that I mentioned. Okay, so if it's in column 3, that's something you have to turn in, and it gives you the date that you have to turn it in and the time as well. Okay, most things are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday of the week. The only exception is the work ethics assignment, the no-show assignment, that's due by 5 p.m. on Sunday, 29th of August, okay? The important part about the no-show assignment, which can be found on Blackboard in the syllabus and no-show assignment and welcome walkthrough video section, is that if you do not complete this no-show assignment, I'm going to click on it and show it to you. If you don't complete it, what happens is, as far as the school is concerned, you never showed up to class, and you'll never get a grade in the course, and whatever money that you received, if you received money from a lending institution or grant or scholarship, they will send it back. And as far as we're concerned, you're not a student in that class. So you need to make sure that you complete the no-show / participation, we also call it the course enrollment participation quiz, by August the 29th, 5 p.m. It does not impact your grade whatsoever. It's just about having documentation of your presence in the course doing an assignment. It has to be an assignment. You can't just log in and we have record of you logging in. No, you have to actually do an assignment, okay, which is this quiz by August the 29th, 5 p.m. 2021, and you'll get through the no-show period just fine. So please make sure you take care of that. I would take care of that as soon as you finish watching this video, as a matter of fact, if you haven't done it already. The syllabus, no-show section, that's pretty much all we have there, other than, like I said, the welcome video, which is going to be in this section, and the walkthrough video, which you're watching now. If you look in the course content section, this is probably one of the most important sections. We cover different topics. We call them modules. So, for example, I know it's a strange sounding module, but the first module that we cover is the submitting assignments in Blackboard module. This basically gives you practice on doing an assignment and uploading it to Blackboard so I can grade it. So if I click on this link, go into this module, basically the first few items is just things to help you understand what you're supposed to be doing. Like, for example, if you have any questions with Blackboard, click on this link and it'll take you to a Blackboard help screen. If you want to review steps in submitting an assignment to Blackboard, click on the second link, and this is the assignment that you're supposed to submit. Basically, we want to make sure that students are really good at time management. So we're going to teach you how to use the program Excel, Microsoft Excel. It's a spreadsheet program to create a time management spreadsheet, kind of like a schedule. By the way, each and every student at GPTC has access to Microsoft Office 365 through their Outlook account. So that basically means that when you go to check your email, you'll see that you have these 9 dots in the upper left-hand corner. Click on that right next to the word Outlook, and you can see you have access to all of the different Microsoft Office programs, specifically Excel is right here. You click on that and you have access to an online version of Excel, and that's what you're going to use for this particular project. We actually start you off with an example of the spreadsheet, but to actually do the spreadsheet, you can't use this example. You have to make one from scratch, and that's where these videos come in, okay? So when you watch the videos telling you how to create this time management spreadsheet, you'll use your online version of Excel, and that's how you do the assignment. And when you're done, you will upload it to Blackboard, okay? You'll upload it right here. When you click on this link, you'll see a page that appears that allows you to attach files. That means that would attach your separately created Excel spreadsheet. Okay, you would attach it to this site by clicking Browse Local Files and attach it and submit it. Click Submit, and that's how you turn it in. Okay, we'll talk more about that on Thursday, and I'll answer any questions on that if you have more questions on that. But I think that's pretty straightforward. So the computers module here, same idea. The first item basically tells you what you're going to learn. The second item basically is a link to 8 different videos that you're going to have to watch, okay, that talk about different basic computer skills, which is what this class is all about. You're going to be using computers in this course, not just in his course. You'll be using computers for the rest of your time in GPTC, especially in the Dmpt department, for largely artistic purposes. We know that different students have different levels of experience with computers. So this is where we make sure that everybody at least has the minimum or basic level of experience with computers using programs like Excel. Other programs that you're likely to see are PowerPoint, and of course Microsoft Word for papers and things like that. This is a class where we make sure everybody knows what they need to know to competently use their computers. In addition to watching 8 videos, there are 23 website segments that you have to read. Not all at the same time, but as you can see, we're going to have a quiz on August the 16th. Okay, well actually it's available on August 16th, but you have to take it by September the 5th. And that's going to be on videos 1 through 4. And then we're going to have quiz number 2. It's available now, but it's due. It'll disappear and won't be available to you after September the 12th. And it's going to be on videos 5 through 6 and website segments 1 through 8. Okay, so we talked about the 16 videos. And to get to the website segments, you click this link right here. Okay. All right. So here are your quizzes right here. I have them all available, or they will be available by the time you watch this video. There are 4 quizzes. You could watch all 8 of the videos and read. You could watch all 16 of the videos and read all 23 website segments and immediately take all 4 quizzes. That's totally fine. But please make sure you take the quizzes before the quizzes disappear, okay? And these are the dates at which you'll see the quizzes will disappear. September 5th is quiz 1, September 12th, September 19th, September 26th for the other 3 quizzes. So make sure you complete the quizzes by those deadlines, and those deadlines are also available to you in the 3rd column, like quiz 2 right here, the 3rd column of the course schedule, all right? So that's the computers module, okay? We also have some really great basic skills and setup and maintenance pointers and installing and uninstalling software pointers that are listed in this course content section. You want to know this information. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to be learning over the course of the class. Okay. We also have a file management module, same idea. Okay, this is pretty short and straightforward. This first section tells you that you're going to watch a Windows file management video, then a Mac files management video, and here's a cute little comic strip you can read from I believe it's Dilbert, the old comic strip, and then file management procedures. That's also a file. That's a document that you have to read. You have to study. And then after you do all of that, we have an assignment. This is an assignment that you have to do where you show that you can manage files. You can create folders and folders within folders, and then you can structure your files so that they're organized and professional. And then you take a screenshot and turn in that screenshot. All right. So that's the file management module. Okay. And of course, you have software used in the design and media industries. Basically, whether you're a filmmaker or a graphic designer or a 3D animator, you're going to notice that there are different types of software that you will use. And these 3 documents tell you about, their PDFs, they tell you about the different software types that the different designers will use. And then at the end of that, you'll take a quiz. Of course, there's a deadline for that quiz, okay, for the software quiz. So you want to make sure that you get that software quiz done by the deadline, which is October the 10th, Sunday, October the 10th. All the quizzes, virtually everything we do, is always due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Not Monday at 12 a.m., not Monday at 12:02. Sunday, 11:59 p.m. I do not do makeup work. I do not allow makeup work. I do not allow late work. So if you miss it, it's gone. You take the 0. Please make sure you do not forget about your commitments to the course, your assignments, your quizzes, your projects. Please make sure you do not wait until the last minute. Last minute work is always terrible, and the grades reflect it. And I am very strict on quality instead of just somebody turning in something really rushed. By the time you turn in a rush work to me, you'll regret that you turned it in because of the fact that the grade you got was just so bad that it really wasn't even worth doing rush work. Make sure you give yourself enough time, days even, because you get like a week to do each one of these modules. You get a week. So each one of the assignments, you get a week. So make sure that you give yourself enough time and don't wait until the last minute. Okay. After we finish all of that, we go into a section about how to build your own gaming PC. And this is more about the hardware as opposed to the software for the last 4 or 5 weeks of the semester. And you'll see that actually these PowerPoints and supplemental material, it'll all be inside of this Haynes Build Your Own Gaming PC, as well as some quizzes, because we're going to have quizzes on this material as well. This is a really fun part of the semester because by the time you get finished with the last 4 or 5 weeks of the semester, you'll actually know not just about how to work with software and how to work with Microsoft Office 365 apps, but you'll also know how to physically build your own computer. So that's something I'm really looking forward to doing in this course because it really hasn't been done in this format of course at the school lately. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's the course content section. One last thing I want to point out to you is the calendar, which is the next item here in the index or the table of contents for Blackboard for the course. This calendar is very handy, and I want you to get used to using it. It shows you with these little colored banners here exactly what is due and when. As you can see right here, your assignment 1, that first assignment where you have to turn in with your time management Excel spreadsheet, it's due on August the 29th, Sunday by 11:59 p.m. There it is right there. If we go to September, we see that every Sunday we have an item. So you please make sure you can keep track of your projects, or I'm sorry, keep track of your calendars for your different courses. So You know exactly what's going to happen for an entire month. There's no reason for you to be surprised or shocked by anything. There's no reason for you to forget anything. It's all laid out for you nice and cleanly right here. That's all I have for Blackboard for now, but I do want to remind you, please remember to log into class at 4 p.m. on Thursday, the 19th of August, by clicking on this link right here in Blackboard, and we will have class virtually. Please have your camera on, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful day, and welcome